Want to set up your wardrobe for easy breezy summer style? Well, stick around. This video is just what you need. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Charla if you're new here. On this channel, you will find the inspiration you need to embrace your personal style every day. So if you're into style, confidence, and purpose, you're gonna love it here. Remember to subscribe to my channel and like and share these videos. So in this session, we'll explore 1. Setting intentions, 2. Developing a vision, 3. Applying strategy, 4. Summer 2021 trends, 5. Curating a capsule, and 6. Executing. Now, whenever we're looking at style, we want to look at the personal style blueprint. This is something I use with all of my clients when we're approaching personal style. Now, with personal style, you want to consider intentionality, right? This includes your mindset and your goals. Then strategy, your game plan as to how you're going to go about accomplishing what you set out to accomplish in your personal style goals. And then execution, your wardrobe management systems for shopping and getting dressed. And lastly, ownership, which is how you show up with your style confidence. Let's first have a look at intentionality in action. So we can begin with this affirmation. I commit to elevating my style this summer and showing up as my best self daily. What does this look like? Taking time to consciously commit. Taking time to reflect on your why. Why do you want to do this? What will this do for you? Not having any guilt trips or excuses. A lot of times, as women, as busy women, sometimes as moms, we can come up with a lot of excuses why we can't commit to something, or we may feel like this time can be better invested in our kids, our spouses, our partners, and we find all the reasons to feel guilty about considering ourselves. Right? You're also going to want to take some time to consider personal preferences. So embarking on your summer style, what are some preferences you're going into that with? What are some things you like, some things you don't like, some things you really want to try? You also want to consider journaling, creating a mood board or just a photo collection in your device, and also using affirmations to help to allow you to be positive about the experience and to commit to the experience. You also want to take some time to consider your lifestyle and occasion needs, right? So if you're working from home, or if you're on vacation, you're going to require some very different things from someone that is not working from home or may not be on vacation, right? If you're traveling, you might have some looks in mind for while you're on vacation. So this is going to look different for everyone in essence. So let's have a look at style strategy. So if our goal is effortless summer style, the 2 key things we want to look at is shopping our closet and shopping strategically. Now, a lot of times people are surprised when I speak about shopping your closet, right? And this is really the place where we should begin. So first, identify what you have that can work, right? So this will include like your foundational pieces. And if you have a well-curated wardrobe, this will make this very easy and practical, right? So your neutrals, your foundations of your outfits, whether it's particular dresses, bottoms, particular tops, right? Foundational pieces, as I just mentioned, that's a key in shopping your closet for those things that already exist so that you don't have to go out and spend unnecessarily, right? Next, you also want to assess your needs and wants. So based on shopping your closet, right? What were some of the gaps? What are some things you will need to curate this look that you have in mind for yourself for summer? Okay. And now a look at shopping strategically. I encourage you to develop a list, right? Develop a list, consider your needs, consider your wants in terms of the colors, the silhouettes, in terms of your body type, in terms of your budget, of course, in terms of cohesion, right? What you really want to add to your wardrobe that can go with what's already there, not only for summer, but also beyond. And then you want to fine tune this list. You don't want to go out there on a shopping spree and just purchase everything that's on that list. You want to fine tune the list, right? Narrow it down. As I mentioned before, you're going to want to develop a budget, right? So everyone's budget will be different. And based on your budget, you're going to then want to invest wisely, right? You might want to spend some more money on some pieces that will transcend beyond summer. And you might want to spend less money on pieces that are more trendy and that are, not something that you can see yourself wearing for an extensive period of time, like years and years and years, right? And lastly, remember to stick to your plan, okay? Don't just go and buy something because it's cheap. Don't go and buy something just because it's pricey. Really consider how it fits into your current wardrobe, your existing wardrobe, and how it fits into the vision you have for yourself this summer. So, a look at the 2021 trends. Now, before we go into these trends, let me just say there are several, but I've decided to focus on those that are most wearable, these styles that are easy to wear this way. And the good thing about us as women, especially as we, get a bit older or more seasoned, is that we know what works for us and our bodies and what doesn't. So, with that in mind, we are a bit more selective when we're approaching trends. So let's have a look at personal style over trends. And that personal style should always supersede trends, right? So know your body and skip any styles that you don't feel good wearing, right? Some prints and cuts may not flatter. So because gingham might be a big thing for this summer, if it doesn't flatter your body type or if it's something you're not comfortable wearing, just pass it right on, right? As I my husband likes to say, take the meat and leave the bones. Take what works for you. Don't feel pressured by adapting or wanting to try every new trend that there is. Take what works for you, and don't overshop. Because you have a clear idea of what your personal style is, you will be able to not fall prey to whatever is cute. Okay, so let's have a look at the trends in terms of colors. So these are considered the it colors for summer, right? And some of these it colors might be colors that already exist in your wardrobe or already exist in your personal colorway, or colors that you already love. So even when you're shopping your closet, you will find some of these things that are already there. Now, the goal when you're selecting a color palette for your capsule collection is to select some of your favorite neutrals. You don't have to go with every neutral. You can choose maybe about 3 neutrals, right? And then you want to choose a maximum of 5 accent colors. So these accent colors that are trend colors, you can choose up to 5 of those, right? Now, while we're on color, let me just say, summer does not have to be about bright and colorful, right? We know personal style is all about embracing what's you. So if you like just neutrals, mild colors, or if you're minimalist, right? You do not have to feel pressured into wearing a bunch of color, right? Or if you want to add it to your wardrobe, you can add it in small little chunks, like, with your accessories, your lipstick, a little scarf here and there, right? But also, if you're open to taking a bit of risk and try something different, by all means, delve right in. Now, this is an example of my personal style color palette. So you would see I have my 5 accent colors, and I have a few neutral colors at the bottom that I will be using. Now, these colors are actually a part of my all year round personal style palette, right? So in some cases, they may not be in these bright hues or these bright tints or shades. They might be in, I might wear them other times of the year in like a more mild version of them, right? But even if I were to add things in, they're cohesive because these are colors I wear all year long. And in your closets, you want to keep consistent colors in there, and you want everything to be cohesive so that you can mix and match better all year long. And for summer, you want to do that for sure, right? So let's have a look at the patterns that are trending. Now, tie-dye is a big trend, and it's not the typical tie-dye where it has a spiral pattern, right? We're seeing more of an abstract type of tie-dye. We're seeing an ombre effect, right? And then we have floral details. We're seeing floral details, particularly not all over. You're seeing them all over on things, but you're also seeing them in particular areas, right? Like this top where it's just at the top portion of the top. So if you're not big on florals, you can find something that you may like that may have like a little floral detail. And if you're big on florals, well, have it your way. You have things where it's an all over floral pattern, right? And you can tone down your floral prints by using a solid jacket, a denim jacket, neutral accessories, and it works well that way. Gingham is also a huge trend this year, and I love gingham. And the good thing is when these patterns are trending and they're something that you like personally, when you get them a particular year, you wear them whenever you want to. Gingham might not be trending next year, but you love gingham, you can still wear your gingham next year, but you can, you know, what should I say? You can use this opportunity to get all the gingham stuff that you need because you may not see it around for a while, right? Next, let's have a look at the silhouettes that are trending. So we can see, we've seen that puffy sleeves are trending, right? A nice little puff in the sleeves. Some of us, may not like puffy sleeves. If your shoulders are a bit on the broader side, you may not like puffy sleeves. But if you love puffy sleeves, this is your season to really stock up on your pieces, right? Also ruffles, little ruffle details on the shoulder. um, we're also seeing a lot of polos and statement collars. We're seeing high-waisted wide jeans and pants, especially in this culotte type style, the cropped style. And we're seeing a lot of flared and loose dresses that are easy breezy, effortless and uncomplicated, that we can stock up on right now as well. In terms of silhouettes, tops are getting a lot shorter, but this can be done modestly by wearing a high waist bottom. As I said before, pants, the waists are becoming higher and the legs are becoming fuller. So there's a big debate if we should stick to skinny legs, if we should go to wide legs. And of course, that's a personal decision, right? And you can do both. Why do you have to be exclusive to just one, right? And then dresses are more looser and they're getting longer. They're more of a middle length, and that's great for a lot of people who are into, dressing modestly. This works very well. Now that we've looked at the trends, let's talk a bit about how we go about curating a summer capsule. Now, a capsule wardrobe is just a fancy way of describing a limited number of clothing items, shoes, and accessories that you love to wear that can be mixed and matched to create a multitude of different looks, right? And the idea is really that these items can be used exclusively as a complete wardrobe. So you can pull these pieces, keep them on a separate rack, and you will find that you can wear them for 2 months, 3 months, just keep interchanging them and creating different looks without ever going into your mainstream closet, right? Why a capsule wardrobe? Well, if you frequently feel like you have nothing to wear, this is a great option, right? It makes getting dressed easier because you have the pieces there and they're pieces you've selected thoughtfully. You wear only a small portion of your wardrobe. A lot of times we spend so much money on clothes and they get lost in our wardrobe. We keep wearing the same thing over and over. We forget we have those pieces in there. So this allows us to consciously pull out different pieces and put them on a rotation where we wear them often. If you want to avoid frivolous spending, or if you're into the minimalist, environmentally conscious lifestyle, creating a capsule wardrobe is a great option for you, right? Because it's something that requires that you're mindful about what you're curating and what you're wearing, without having to just spend a lot of money, not being conscious of what you're really doing. So next, I'm gonna show you an example of a capsule wardrobe. And in this wardrobe, you can see that there is, neutral tank, color tee, white top. Usually they will have like a striped tee, a tank, graphic tee, denim shorts, colored dress, a denim jacket, crossbody bag, tote bag, long necklace, statement earrings, tan sandals, white classic sneakers. Those are a good foundation for a capsule wardrobe. Now, everyone's capsule wardrobe won't be cookie cutter, right? They won't be exactly the same. So that's when it comes down to your personal style and your personal preferences, your lifestyle, and what's going to be required for you during this summer, right? I have this summer capsule starter kit checklist that I've emailed to persons who were in my session about summer style. If you send me a DM or you send me an email, I'll love to send this on to you. Okay. So here I also have an idea of how you can go about rotating these looks in your capsule based on your needs, right? So if it's for the office, if it's for date night, girls' night out, a brunch party, or for shopping, you can intermix these things for all the occasions that you need them for. And it's going to be easy because you took your time and selected these pieces carefully. Now, let's talk a bit about stellar execution. So you've put in the work, right? You've set your intentions, you've created your strategy, you've purchased your pieces. Now it's about stellar execution. Style is a lot about the individual details that we add and the intentionality that we add when we wear these things, right? So you want to consider showing off your best assets. So if, whether it's your cleavage or you have nice legs or you love the shape of your face, you can wear things that draws the attention up towards your face. So these are things to consider in your execution. Colorizing is also something to consider. Wearing noticeable colors that suit you well, right? Or wearing these colors close to your face, or mixing neutrals with a pop of color, right? These are things to consider. Accessorizing, as you know, is also an awesome way to execute your looks in an amazing way. And you can maximize your style by using good accessories, right? Whether it's earrings, whether it's bracelets, necklaces, scarves, different bags, belts, different types of shoes, you name it, right? And you want to take some time for details like beauty elements. Hair and a bit of makeup goes a long way. You don't have to have a full-fledged face of makeup, right? But you can commit to putting on some lip gloss, maybe some eyeliner, or if you have the time or the budget to commit to, doing lashes or whatever little details that would give you that little oomph that you've put the effort in, and it really does a lot for your confidence when you're out and about in your looks. That's what you should do, right? And this will look different for everyone because it's all based on, what we can commit to personally, right? Like for myself personally, as a busy wife, mom, and full-time teacher, I can't commit to doing a full face of makeup daily, but most times I put on a bit of eyeliner, a bit of lip gloss. I love to see people with their nails done, but that's not something I've been able to commit to. But if that's something you can commit to, that's your one thing, then you should do that, right? Sometimes changing out your bag. Sometimes, some people will say, oh, that's too much. Sometimes I'll forget something in another bag. But if that little detail will help you to feel like, you've paid some attention to yourself, then you should go the extra mile and do it. So this wraps up our session, and I just want to reiterate the steps to ultimate summer style. Be intentional, activate strategy, have mindful execution, which includes systems, and take ownership of your style. So don't just wear nice things, make sure that you step up with style confidence, right? And at this time, let me also take a moment, shameless plug, to encourage you to work with a professional, right? You can sign up to work with me, whether it's to work on your summer style or your everyday style. I would love to do that. I have several packages available. You can message me and I'll be more than willing to send you some information as it regards that. Remember, when you look your best, you feel your best, and you do your best. So don't treat personal style as though it's something that's frivolous. Thank you for viewing this video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and turn on post notifications to never miss my awesome style tips that I'd love sharing with you. Have a good day.